Steve Estrada here. Today we're going to show you how to create an ePortfolio using Google. Setting up the proper Google applications. The first step in creating an ePortfolio with Google is to set up an account. We're going to assume you don't have a Gmail account in this tutorial, but we are going to need a Gmail account, a Drive account, a YouTube account, and a Sites account to create our ePortfolio. This sounds like a lot of work, but it's easier than you think, and this is a great opportunity to establish your professional web presence. So let's get started. To set up a Gmail account, go to gmail.com. If you already have a Gmail account, you can log in. Otherwise, use the Create an Account tab located in red at the top corner of the screen. After you select the Create an Account tab, you'll be prompted to the next step, which is a standard account information. Fill out the form and select Next Step located at the bottom of the page in blue. Remember to create a professional email address. After the account form is completed, you're going to be moved to your new email account. From this point, we can set up the rest of the applications needed to complete our ePortfolio. Drive setup. Drive is Google's cloud storage application. It allows you to store your files, your videos, images, etc. online so they can be accessed anytime you log on. You need to think of Drive like Google's Windows Explorer or the Mac's Finder option. Once the files are uploaded in Drive, they can easily be loaded into any Google application. To set up the Drive account, log into your Gmail account and at the top of the page, select Drive. Once you're in the Drive screen, you're going to need to download the application to your computer. Now Google makes this easy, so regardless if you're using a Mac or a PC, just follow the screen prompts to complete this portion. Once the Drive is loaded, we can start adding folders and files for use. Remember to think of Drive as a file cabinet. Stay organized and save yourself frustration later. At the top of the page is an icon with a little black folder marked with a plus. Select the icon to add a folder to your Drive. Once your folder icon is selected, all you have to do is name it. Your new folder now appears in the middle of your screen, ready for your use. Click on your new folder to access it. To add files to your new folder, just drag and drop into the open folder. You may need a number of folders for a given project. Once again, treat it like Windows Explorer or Finder when organizing files. You can have subfolders too to make it easier. Just a reminder, Drive is only being used so that Google can find the information we need it to find when we're creating our ePortfolio. Once you finish this, you're ready to move on to the next step. YouTube setup. YouTube is a great way to use videos in your ePortfolio. Chances are good you already have a channel set up since most smartphones upload videos so easily. Remember, Google owns YouTube, so they like to make it easy to embed videos into your site. Like Drive, we're creating a channel just to make our lives easier in the future. If you're already logged into your Gmail account, you can select the YouTube tab at the top, or just go to the YouTube site. Using the YouTube tab at the top, you're going to notice that you're already logged into YouTube. You're also going to notice that your name appears on the left side of the screen. Simply select your name and we'll be launched into the YouTube channel setup. Make sure your information is correct, hit the Continue tab, and let's start uploading. Located in the middle of the screen, you're going to see the YouTube channel's name and a section that has a Video tab. The Video tab is where you're going to load videos or have videos uploaded from your mobile device. Select the Upload tab at the top of the page to start inserting videos into your channel. To upload a movie to the YouTube channel, simply select Files to Upload in the middle of the screen. Once you've done that, select the movie you want to insert and select Choose. Give your movie a title and a description. Remember, people are going to see this, so make sure it's correct. With your file uploaded, go ahead and select the YouTube icon at the top of the page to get back to the main screen. Once you're at the main screen, you can select your name from the left side of the page. This will bring you back into your home page and it'll show you what videos you have uploaded. Remember, you can also upload videos from your mobile device. Once you have all the images that you want to present in your ePortfolio, go ahead and log out and we'll move on to the next step. Sites setup. Now that you have the basics set up, we can get to the ePortfolio. We're going to be using a template setup in Google Sites to make it convenient for anyone who decides to create one for themselves. The site's going to contain areas to enter information about the user, but it can also be modified to your requirements. To set up a site account, log into your Gmail account and we'll begin. Located at the end of the menu bar, you're going to see a tab named More. The More button is going to hold other options Google makes available to its user. Select the More tab and scroll down to Even More. It's the last option on the flyout. Scroll down to Home and Office, and you're going to see the Sites feature located in the second column. Select Sites and select the Sign Up tab at the top right corner. Use your normal Gmail password to log in and set up your Sites account. Once you're in your Sites account, we will be creating an ePortfolio from a template stored in the Google Galleries. This will allow us to add information quickly and give us more time for the details to make our site unique. By selecting the Create tab, we'll be launched into the site creation screen. We're going to have a few standard options to select from out of the gate, but what we want is the Browse this gallery for more option. Once the Browse this gallery for more option has been selected, you're going to notice that Google offers a wide variety of different templates. Type ePortfolio, JAIYE12 into the search bar and hit the search icon. Once you've selected the required template, you're going to see a preview of what the site's going to look like. Hit the Select button at the bottom of the page and you'll be loaded into your site's gallery. With the new template loaded in the gallery, make sure it's selected and let's give it a name. Remember, this is the name of your site, so name it correctly, name it professionally. You may have to play around with it a little bit if that name has already been selected, so I recommend you have a few different options selected before you get to this point. Once you have a name that works and you've filled out all the required tabs, hit the Create Site tab at the top to create it. Your site will now be launched and we'll be ready to modify it. Customizing your ePortfolio with Google Sites. Now that our site is active, we can make it look presentable. We will have the ability to change the wallpaper, background, and text color, modify pages layout, add new pages, etc. In this tutorial, we will cover the basics so you can get started. Site layout contains the information that will show on all the pages. This will include the sidebars, headers, footers. At the top right of your screen, you're going to see 4 tabs. We're going to use them all in time, but we're going to start off with the More tab. The More tab will contain the options we need to change our site along with a number of other options you may want to play around with in the future. For this exercise, we will use the Edit Site Layout feature to make changes to our site. By selecting Edit Site Layout, we get a new set of tabs at the top of the page. This will allow us to change the look of the page if we need to or want to. We are going to modify the personal information located in the sidebar. You will notice that the sidebar has a black bar at the top. If you select a portion of it, you will get into an edit box. Select the image and we'll begin. Once you select the image, you'll see a dialog box pop up. Start by changing the text by simply typing over the placeholder text. Remember, you can also use the tools at the top to edit your text and make it look different than the default. Select the default image and delete it with the delete key or just backspace it out. You will see an insert option at the top. Select Insert and pick Image from the flyout. Once you select the Image tab, you can upload an appropriate image to use as your avatar. You will be able to load a few images into the queue if you decide to change it later. Select the image and hit OK. You should see an image box appear below the image. You'll be able to change your image size from original to small, medium, or large. In this example, I changed my image from original to small so that it would better fit the screen. After you hit OK, your site should update. To finish with the Edit Site Layout, select the blue Close button in the top right corner. We're now ready for general editing. To edit general text or images, we'll be using the Pencil tool located at the top of the page. The Pencil tool will hold everything we need to customize the majority of this site. After I select the Pencil tool, notice that the text is now outlined in boxes. Your text is now ready to be modified. If you wish to change a page name, this is where you do it. By selecting the title of the page from the body copy, you can change the name to something that suits your needs. Any changes will be reflected in the sidebar. Remember, this template is yours to customize. This is your page. Feel free to change whatever you need to change. In order to fill out the rest of the body copy, fill out the ePortfolio on all the pages using the edit feature like any other word processing package, Microsoft Word, Google Documents, whatever you're looking at. If you need to add more text in other spots or images, you can add text or image box from the Insert tab. If you have a lengthy passage of text, use a word processing software package first to check spelling and grammar. You can copy and paste this text from the word processing software to Google. Adding images or videos to a presentation is key to getting a viewer's attention. To add a video, we will rely on YouTube and Drive. First, click on the pencil at the top right of the page to enter the edit mode. On the top left of the page, select the Insert tab and go down to Video. From the Video tab, you can select a video option that works for you. For this example, we're going to use a YouTube video. Simply paste the URL of your YouTube video into the search bar and hit Save. Your video will now be uploaded. Select the blue Save button at the top right corner of the screen so you can view your video. Let's add another video. This time, let's add a video that's stored in Google Docs. Once again, go to the pencil tool in the top right corner, go over to Insert on the left side, go down to Videos, and select Google Docs. Google Docs will automatically open up in the video selection. Whatever videos you have in your Drive account will automatically be shown. In this case, we're going to select the only video that's in there. Videos loaded in Google Docs will automatically have a URL assigned to them. All you need to do is hit Save. Hit the blue Save button in the top right corner, and once again your video will be shown once it updates. Now you'll have 2 videos loaded using YouTube and Google Docs. Once you have filled all the pages, you may find that you need more pages or a few less pages. Adding and removing pages in your site is simple. To add a page in your ePortfolio, select the page icon with the plus. It's next to the Edit tool. Give your page a new name. Put the page at the top level. It creates a page by itself. If you put the page under Video, it'll create a subpage. Be sure to select the correct location and hit Create. A new page will appear, but you may notice it does not show up in the sidebar. Hit the Save button at the top right corner of the screen to fix the problem. Select the More tab at the top and go back to Edit Site Layout. Select the sidebar and pick Add Page at the bottom. Select the new test page and hit OK. The test page should now appear in your sidebar. Select the blue Close button in the top right corner to save changes. To delete a page you don't want, select the page, go to the More tab at the top right, and go down to Delete Pages. You'll be prompted to select if you really want to delete it or not. Hit the Delete key. Your test page should now disappear. The last step is to learn how to modify colors and backgrounds in your site. Go to the More tab and scroll down to Manage Sites. In Manage Sites, on the sidebar to the left, you'll see Colors and Fonts. Select Colors and Fonts. You have many options under Colors and Fonts. If you look at the page, we have background color, wallpaper, font, link, everything that's part of our site we can edit. Let's start off with background colors. Any changes you make will automatically be previewed below. Make sure you keep track of what you're doing. Sometimes this can get out of hand. I would spend some time messing around with all these settings. You never know what you can come up with if you really take the time and the effort to play around with it. Last thing we're going to do is show you how to do custom wallpaper. Right now everything has been just a solid color. If you want to add an image, I'm going to show you how to do it. Go to Background Image and select it. Select Custom and then Add a File. Select the file you want to use as your background image and then select the Choose button in the bottom right corner. After the image loads, you'll see the preview down the bottom. I suggest you keep your images nice and clean. Sometimes an image can overpower your accomplishments. If you want to go back and clear everything, just go up to the top and go Clear All Customizations, and you'll be back to your default settings. This concludes our presentation and our tutorial. Thank you.